Hello and welcome to my very first Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator game. Now, this game is a sandbox game. Basically, it means you can create whatever you want with the troops that you have been provided, and there are still quite huge varieties of what you can get. You've got medieval, you've got heroes, you've got World War II. Okay, World War II you've only got US soldiers, but still, there's quite a few basic choices that you have with different types of troops that you can also have, and it's very good that you can basically just create the battles that you've always wanted to do but the games couldn't handle. Now it is just a sandbox, so you know it's only it's only a battle that you can do, can't even speak, unlike a campaign. But anyways, this is what we got. We got 3,000 dwarfs versus 500 archers, 500 heavy knights and 2,000 footmen. Now the dwarfs have more health and attack than the footmen and obviously the archers, but they have a lot more than the footmen, so once we get to them they're not really going to do too much. But the heavy knights have a slight advantage. Now I did a practice run with 100 archers and it was certainly in favour of the dwarves, so I've increased it to 500. I want to see if 400 more archers can do the job. Let's get into this and let's see what happens. For anyone that wants to get this game, this is basically what it looks like once you load in your game. It's going to say loading troops for a little bit. It doesn't take too long, it's about 10 seconds at tops, and it's a little bit buggy, a little bit laggy, sorry, because of I'm recording this at the same time, which when you're playing the game obviously you're not going to be doing that, so it's going to look a little bit jumpy, but don't worry, this won't be as bad as what it is now. So if we zoom in on the troops, the detail quality, even though I've only got it set to medium, they still look pretty good. Like, you've got high and then ultra, and when you get to ultra on any of the settings, it really makes a big difference to the qualities. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, with these extra archers, there was only one line of archers before and a few this side still. I really hope this battle goes closer than they did last time. So you got your FPS in the top left, and yeah, might as well start this battle and see how it goes. Right, so we've got both teams charging in. We've got a flurry of arrows. Look how fast they're shooting. You can even customize some of the troops. Not all of them, but like archers, footmen, and I have made elf archers, so that could be a thing that I could do just to make this battle a bit more even. But let's see how they go. So far, as you can see in the top left, the heavy knights are losing on the kills already. They haven't even got to the footmen. Like I said, it won't be this laggy once you're playing, but look at it. There's blood everywhere. They're getting into this. It looked like he fell over. If you can hear me starting to shout, it's because now that I'm close, the game volume is ridiculously loud for me. A setting that you also can click and deselect is the bodies, like when they're building up when you kill them. And as you can see, they're sort of like raising in the middle. You can see them, they're a bit higher. So that's awesome. If you've never seen the 300 Spartan film, where they had like a pile of bodies, that's basically what you can do here. Even with all these extra archers, yes, admittedly they're not very good accurate, but even with all these extra archers, it doesn't look like they're going to win, because the footmen will never win against the dwarfs. All the heavy knights are gone. This is just a massacre. You can actually become the troops, so I'll try and become one of them. I don't know how it's going to be considering I'm recording. Oh, not great. So you can control troops. Oh, I'm fine, dwarf. Come on then. I killed him. That was like one hit. Oh, stop, don't attack on me. I got one poke in. Yeah, with better computers, you can actually have the animation a bit better. So basically it's just a bit more fluid movement. You actually get to see more things happening. And I would recommend getting, I think it's an Intel Core 4790. Don't hold me to that, but basically that's all the minimal standard you want to go for. The minimal requirements that they say on the Steam, I believe that's for like the worst settings and for like 10,000 troops, but because I've got these mainly on medium or low and it's still struggling. Well, looks like the dwarves are about to push through. On the other side, they're finally going for the archers. There's over 1,700 dwarves still remaining. They're making the final push. I'm going to become an archer very quickly. Right, let's ping him. Take him out. I don't know if we got that one. No! Retreat! Retreat! If only I could. Wait, I can come on some. Quick! I'm gonna see if I can take him to the castle. Or just on top of this hill. In the top left, the numbers are racking down so quickly, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be running our tail right now. Yep, they're on our tail. Right. You go get them. What's the other one? Number 4. Hold your ground. Hold your ground, boys. I shall get the higher ground. Go on, pinging our arrows in. The FPS is going crazy because we can see everyone. It's going between 40 and 5. That shouldn't really be possible, but apparently that's how consistent it is. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing much. But look at the scenery, it's quite nice. So when it's in red, that shows you what people are going for your character. And as you can see, everyone's going for me, so I'm just going to run into the middle. Attack! That looked like a one-shot. Anyways, the dwarves have won. And one little thing you can do, you know, just a nice little touch. If you want to just end the game, you know, you can put a nuke in there, apparently. And boom, Bob's your uncle. Right, that was that one. I don't know how long that took. It depends. We may just be doing that one battle, but if not, you'll be seeing another one just any second now. Hello and welcome. Now this is the second battle that we're going to be doing. This is the 300 Spartans versus 10,000 Persians. I don't want to do too many more. I feel like it's going to be a bit laggy this game, but I really want to see what's going on with how the Spartans do against the Persians. Now I did speak about the 300 300 Spartans at the last battle, so I thought I had an idea to do the exact same, apart from we can't have 300 Spartans down a little valley, but we can still have them here against 10,000, and that's going to hopefully represent roughly what it was like for them. You kind of need like a million Persians, but still. The Spartans aren't as strong on here, so I've given them, obviously got the Spartan 2.0s, they've got an extra 100 health, they're the customized Spartans that I've done, and the Persians are exactly the same as they are. So we will see what happens in this one. I'm going to adjust these a little bit. Reason why is there's two things. There's a problem with this game. It's not major problems, it's just little problems that I've spotted. Is that when they get stuck on edges, they really get stuck and go really slow, and they seem to fall off the edge quite a bit, which is a bit of a problem. So yeah, let's see if the 300 Spartans with an extra 100 health can deal with it. So they've basically gone from 250 health to 350, which is one of the strongest in the game. You've got ogres, giant ogres, heavy knights, and golden knights, and there's not too many that are better than them with the health, but their range is ridiculous. Now range does actually come into this game, and the Spartans have, I believe, the highest range on here, so the Persians are going to struggle to get near them. There's the 10,000 Persians. Here's our 300 Spartans. They're ready. If you go on the side, it looks like they got a little bit of a plastic shield, but still from the front they look alright. Look like a tough force to fight. So here come the 10,000 Persians. Oh no, I've got them set for attack. We will see how they do. I didn't expect that. We're going to see how they do. It's 300 Spartans attacking, not just holding in position. This is sort of what happened in the film anyway. They did sort of press out. Oh my god, the Persians are already killing troops. They've killed 18. Can they do this? Look at the numbers in the top left. The Persians are losing loads of troops, but the Spartans are actually taking casualties. Let's try and beat the back Spartan, just there, to the side. Here we go. So they actually got a really nice race. Look at that, poke them back. Work together. I can't get past you, mate. There we go. Yeah, poke. Yeah. It's a few people at the back there trying to get me. Why don't you just get a bit closer? Oh, they're all going for me now. Back off. I'm getting one of them. Yeah, I died. I don't know if they're going to hold this. They've killed 1,200 Persians, but almost half the Spartans remain. I don't think it's possible. Right, I've got a plan. Right, so we're back. Now, the problem that we had before was that the Spartans just ran off and they were dying a bit too quickly. So, I've now doubled their original health, which was 250, so up to 500. Now, that's an extra 150 on the increase I already had. So, hopefully, the 300 Spartans, as a formation and with the extra health, can now deal with the 10,000 Persians. Because if we see this line, as soon as they try and get close, both the Spartans like next to each other will just try and hit the same Persian, and they're just going to get wiped out. So you can't actually see a spears till we get closer, but look at that. It's just a wall of Spartans. And look at all the blood. There's going to be a massive like body wall coming soon. They're actually trying to get around the sides. Like I said though, the range on the Spartans does mean they get the early advantage if they're running in. Almost like an extra hit, but I don't know how he survived. He's taking hits. Yeah, he's dead. He's finally dead. It just looks so amazing, this game. Like, the amount of troops that you can have onto one game, and right now this is fine. I thought it was actually going to be quite laggy, but it's actually working out quite nicely. And this is just the start of it, because I've managed to load in basically 1 million troops. You kind of lose some if they like go onto those rocks. They don't obviously spawn on them, but still I've managed to get you can call it 900,000, but 1 million troops actually onto the battlefield. If my computer was better, I may have been able to play, but it was not possible with this. The computer spec you need is quite high. It's mainly about the processor and the RAM, but anyway, nevertheless, this game I find is amazing, just purely because you can create your own battles. We could even have Santa coming in from the back, because they've added Santa as a festival pack, even tables. I don't know why they added tables, but next time I could add some maybe dwarves from the back, or even from behind the Spartans. It could be like the Spartans being the elves, and the dwarves obviously being dwarves, and those attacking the orcs. So it could be like Lord of the Rings battle. But look at the pile of bodies, the blood. They're just climbing over their dead comrades. They've only killed 40. Well, they've almost killed 50 Spartans. Almost, and they're getting them from the sides. But the Spartans have killed 1,770 Persians. This is incredible. This is literally like the film. They're creating a wall of bodies. They are decimating the opposition, and they're losing a few troops at it. But like I said, over here, this is where the main problem is. When they get stuck on the sides, they literally get stuck. Why are you running towards the rock? just go round. Anyways, let's have a look at the battlefield. If you guys wanted to wanted me to make any battle that you wanted, just let me know down in the comments of the troops, the quantity of the size, and then what map you like it on. Even if you just said desert map or forest map, I'll know which one you mean, because there isn't that many maps. And you can look up all the troops on their website or other YouTube videos, or I can even just like type it down in the comments if a lot of people start messaging. But basically, you've got a nice little town here. You can place some archers on the roofs, and you basically can have all the troops pathfinding all the way through the town, making their way through and towards the people. But that's just something to think about. And obviously, the size of this map, you can have a huge battle. But anyway, let's see what's going on. There's still a massive amount of Persians. Oh, I don't want to become the Spartan. We're going to leave that. The wall is getting rather high. I think it's twice the height of the Spartans now. It looks like it. They're standing on top. I think they've gone a bit excessive with the wall. But the Spartans are now getting a bit pinned in from the side. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to skip a bit to the future, and we're going to see what's happening. And we are down to the last 73 Spartans remaining. It has now gone to night time. It has been going on for so long. I believe it's been going on for 12 hours, this fight. Look how big the wall is. What is going on? There's just blood everywhere. I don't think it's even reaching the floor anymore. It's just sort of staying up there. So yeah, there's 66 now. The Spartans, I don't think they're going to do this unless they pull out some magic. But it's starting to get a bit dark. It's a bit hard to see them now. You can see just the bodies on the edge of all the Persians that died. The Spartans did well here today. But unfortunately, the Spartans, I don't think they can be victorious from such a massive size of Persians. Look at that. If you're back over here as a Persian, like, imagine this, just standing on the floor. Look how tall the bodies are. You've got a mountain to climb just to get to the Spartans. It's huge. It's just incredible. That's just being silly of how tall they've made this. But that's what you can do with the game. Look, there's a Spartan there. He's getting kills. It's a bit weird. Maybe for something like this you can't have that setting. But anyway, we're going to see what happens. What I'm going to do is actually try and help them out a bit. See if I can nuke it just to the back, but not too close. About there. Try and take out some Persians. Yeah, we've got a couple. Bit closer. Right, that should do. Right, no, still need to be closer. We're getting there. Is that too close? Yes, that was too close. I was really hoping that was going to take up the last few. Apparently, we've still got Persians remaining. Are you from here? Yeah, no, so it was close. The nuke almost missed them. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Remember to leave that... Well, leave it? Hit that like button. Don't leave it. Hit it. And subscribe if you're new to my channel if you want to see more of these Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator games. And, yeah, please write down in the comments of what you want to see, and I will be sure to make it because I love this game. I want to make more videos. So, yeah, catch you guys later.